Hello everybody, this is Miss Grit and welcome to Planet Crafter walkthrough episode number 9. So today's episode will be solely for sending up our first rockets. So we will start by finding a super alloy source and upgrading our backpack and oxygen tank to tier 4, and then going to the steep hill rake to find more resources, and then also just having a quick look at another Osmium Cave. We'll be harvesting our ore from our ore extractor that we built in the previous episode, and we will be building a launch pad and having a look at the basic rockets available. Then we will also be going to explore the Labrynth Canyons space station wreck for more resources, and then we will also be launching our first rockets, and then also be collecting the iridium from the iridium asteroids that results from that rocket. And then we'll also just have a quick look at our puddles and lakes that are forming, the fruits of our hard labor, as it were. Alright, let's get to it. So, I would like to go and explore, but my backpack is a little bit limited, so I see there is a backpack upgrade available, although it's super alloy intensive. Both, I think, the oxygen tank as well. I think the oxygen tank is, yeah, the oxygen tank as well. So let's go and find a place where I can rather like farm some super alloy, because making a bunch of that's going to be very resource intensive and time consuming. So I'll quickly show you a place where we can do that. To find the super alloy, I'm going to go around. Going through the labyrinth is just too, it's too tricky, it's time consuming. Going around is also not exactly a shortcut, but it is a little bit more straightforward in the sense you don't get lost. Yeah, so you want to basically travel until you see this, the ice. Yeah, and go in here, you see the beams and you see the wreck here. Okay, so we see the wreck, and you'll see the super alloy on the floor. Yeah, okay, so this wreck is still to be explored. I'm gonna leave it for a bit later, just because my goal at the moment is to get super alloys. So along these ridges is where you'll find the super alloys. So here's another super alloy. Here's another super alloy. So we've got 3. That's enough for a backpack. So let's try and get enough for a oxygen tank as well. think the rest is mostly like after you go through the wreck, you get onto the middle parts there. So they're on that side. Let's see, how many do we have? 5. There's one more at the base, so we've got 6. Let's get back to the base. I think I can find the base while navigating through these. And we are back, and we have one more super alloy here. Perfect. So I can upgrade my backpack by getting 1 titanium, and my tank by getting 1 by cobalt. Alright, geared up to go and explore. Oh look, we're almost at liquid water phase. Oh, at this phase we'll start to see little puddles forming on the surface. No lakes yet, but little puddles. So, I would like to go and further explore the wreck way up there. I think I have enough oxygen with me for 1 run. So we're going to go to the steep hill wreck. And oxygenate here. Cool. Toggle flashlights. Okay, let's use the left hugging rule. We've been here. And we've been here. And we've been here. Okay, so this is where we stopped last time. Microchip here. Here's the message. Oh, so this cargo ship is called Cirella 4. Machinery log 436. This morning, on our 17th day of space travel to Stigma, the ship inexplicably exited hyperspace velocity. The navigation tools went crazy and the ship lost power, as if it had been drained by some exterior thing. We are going to try to make emergency landing on this reported planets. I'm sure what we'll find, I'm not sure what we'll find. There seems to be a huge storm on the surface of this planet. I hope we'll make it. The year 3021. Okay, so that gives us a nice timeline. So this is a fusion reactor. Once we unlock how to make fusion cells, we can insert them here, and it might open some of the closed doors we've encountered. So let's just have a look at what closed doors I am referring to, like one of these, like these closed doors. They might open for us to get some loot. Okay, so left hugging again. So yeah, we've been here. Okay. For now, anyway. So later on, when we unlock the fusion cells, and also when we need circuit boards, we'll come back to scavenge some more. But for now, we've looted all the chests. So just also want to show you another osmium location. So previously we saw a ice blocking a cave here at the back as well. Just want to show you that ice is no longer here, and we have osmium on the floor here that we can collect. As always, sulfur accompanying the osmium. Okay, so not a lot of osmium in this cave. Can bargain on about 5. Our inventory is full. Alright, let's get back to base. Okay, so we're back. So this backpack really helped. Like, all of this loot would have taken 2 trips if we did not upgrade our backpack. So in the previous episode, we also built 2 ore extractors, one in the iridium cave and one in the aluminum hills. So I'm gonna just go and check on the one in the aluminum cave, the iridium cave. Because I would like to start sending up rockets, and for that I need to be able to build rocket engines, and for that I need iridium rods. See, so let's go and start harvesting that. Okay, so we're actually at the actual ore extractor. So see what I meant by all the byproducts, and you're like only getting a handful of actual iridium. So you just loot everything. Otherwise, if you only take the iridium, eventually you're just going to be stuck with the byproducts clogging your whole container, and you won't be getting any iridium out of it. So yeah, I try and take everything and make the most out of it. Sometimes I'm left with stuff that I really don't want, and I just kind of dump them on the ground. But we'll see what we can do with this. It's so designing your base in such a way that it's already done just helps. So I'm getting some more iron so that I can make some super alloy out of the um, extra materials we got from the ore extractor. So we need one more silicon and then we can make another super alloy. And that is how I make the most out of my byproducts. Okay, so I want to build a launch pad. For that, it requires 55 energy, right? So I'm gonna need at least 3 of these solar panels. So let's get those materials. Look, liquid water. Liquid water has formed on our surface. That's beautiful. Soon it'll be in there forming a lake all over the place, but this is the first signs of liquid water. Solar panel 1. Solar panel 2. Solar panel 3. So I got these materials from going to loot the aluminum ore extractor and then just getting some extra iron. So using those byproducts really help. I'm stuck with some extras here anyway, but I'll find a use for them definitely. Right, so we've got enough materials for, or enough energy now for a launch pad. Let's see. So we've got enough energy for a launch pad. We need titanium and iron because we have enough super alloy stored away. Okay, got my titanium and my iron. Got enough energy. We can build a launch pad because it is a large eyesore. And I'll just build a stair going up here for easier access. Okay, let's see. I would definitely, when I send up a rocket, Let's see what rockets are available. So we've got a asteroid attraction rocket. It attracts uranium asteroids and gives global heat generation bonus. Okay, and this one is a magnetic field protection rocket. Attracts iridium asteroids and gives a global generation bonus by protecting the magnetic field. So it's a pressure multiplier. And this is a GPS satellite, so this helps you with if you build a mapping screen and you've got one of these satellites in space, you can see the map of the game, the planet basically, or your part of the planet you are able to explore. So I would like to send up a pressure rocket. As it is well known, I prefer the pressure just because I am very keen to unlock the tier 2 ore extractor to get to the uranium, mining osmium, mining zeolites, all of those very rare metals that is very difficult to get by. So yes, pressure rockets. So they are rocket engine, super alloy, and silicon. That is what we need to send up one of those. Okay, so to build a rocket engine, we need a super alloy. And to send up the rocket, we also need 2 super alloys. So this is also quite super alloy intensive. So we need to either make more super alloy or we need to get more super alloy. So maybe I can go and actually loot that wreck I showed you earlier. So let me go and do that. Alright, here we are. Great, so we want to get onto this middle thing here, and then want to get in here. So it's obstructed by these beams, which we just deconstruct and deconstruct. Leaving some super alloy in the process. Super alloy definitely takes priority, and I would say uranium, because we need them for sending up those rockets, takes priority as well. Okay, so we've got some super alloy from the wreckage. Not exactly what I wanted to show you. It's just because when you go through here, deconstruct this beam and go through here at the back here, through here at the back here, you go and you can see in the distance there's a super alloy, and you can walk about there and find more super alloys. But my inventory is full, so we are heading back. once again, I am going to build a storage locker. Put it right here, and I'm gonna rename it uranium, and I will be putting my uranium in here. My aluminum is getting pretty full. Okay, so for a rocket engine we'll need 1 iridium rod and 2 uranium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2. And we've got 2 of those. Now we just need silicon for our pressure rocket specifically. We need 3 silicon. So I have my 2 super alloy, my 1 rocket engine, and my 3 silicons. And this is exactly what I need for my magnetic field protection rocket, which is 1000% pressure multiplier. 1000%. So just click on that and it forms our rocket right here. Look at that. Okay, and then to launch it, you like hover over this shiny red button and you just left click, and there we go. Okay, so now it's going to rain hell on this place, because as it read, there we go, as it read, that's gonna be iridium, that's gonna be iridium, let's see, where did that one go? Okay, in the lake bed over there. I think the meteor storm's over now. So let's go pick up all of that iridium. Let's just first look at our pressure. Look at that go. That is beautiful. Let's go pick up that iridium from the meteors. Okay, so as you see, it's a little bit blocked by the meteor wreckage. So this is the actual asteroid, so it's got like a bunch of rock blocking some of the actually getting to the ore. So here's some ore, iridium ore, that it basically rained down. We'll pick up that one later. Let's get to the other one. Another one over here. Okay. So yeah, it's not really easy to miss those big, giant, glowing red thing, and also it's really easy to notice them by all of the like the rubble around it as well. But it does disappear quite quickly, so you have to like keep your eyes peeled for it as well for a bit. But also, I mean, the ore that remains is really sparkly red iridium, so that's also not really difficult to miss. So yeah, we see some more rubble. So there should be, I see some glowing. So there's some iridium around here as well. Oh, I see a bunch, but I can't get to it. That might be it. There we go. Store away some of this iridium that we picked up, and let's go back to get some more. More surface water, and even better, look, it's starting to form a lake. And this is why I did not build, look at that. This is why I did not build the base at the bottom here, because it's like the first place it starts to flood. T5 backpack. Wonder which organ I need to sell to get that. Okay, storing away the iridium. Done. That's not too bad. Only 3 super alloy and a titanium. Alright. I'm happy with today's episode. And I'm looking forward to the next episode. If you are as well, please like and subscribe. And I will see you next time. This is Miss Grits.